Nothing says billionaire like exclusivity, and nothing says exclusivity like owning some of the most expensive things in the world. What are some of these things and how much do they cost? Let's get right into it now on this episode of Luxury Land. It's not expensive at all to hit that subscribe button. It's actually free, believe it or not. So please help us out on the road to 500 subscribers. Please also do a little jig on that like button, because this tells YouTube that you like us and it'll help us to be able to bring you the luxury content you deserve. The most expensive private residence, Antillia, $2.6 billion. Having the most expensive house is one heck of a conversation starter, and that's exactly what Indian billionaire Mukesh Ambani has. Mukesh Ambani built a $2.6 billion skyscraper in India that is the most expensive home on earth. Named Antillia, the home is 568 feet high and it's only occupied by 6 people. The billion-dollar home also includes a multi-level car lot that holds 168 cars. And we can't fail to mention the 3 helipads, 2-story rec center, dance studio, and yoga studio. We'd be here all day naming everything in this house, quite frankly, so we'll just move on. The most expensive yacht, History Supreme, $4.8 billion. Are you really a billionaire if you don't have a yacht? Nabbing a yacht is one of the signatures of today's ultra wealthy, but I would say having the most expensive yacht in the world is a whole nother level of wealth. The most expensive yacht in the world is the $4.8 billion History Supreme owned by Robert Kwok. Oddly named and oddly small at only 100 feet, the History Supreme yacht gets all its value from being made out of 10,000 kilograms of solid gold and platinum. Everything, from the deck to the anchor to the staircases, are coated in precious metal. And I'm not gonna lie, this is my favorite yacht as well. The most expensive champagne, Taste of the Diamonds, $2.07 million. What better way to celebrate on your luxury yacht than with $1 million champagne that you can later turn into $1 million urine? Released in 2013, Taste of the Diamonds, or Gold des Diamonds, is made from 100% Grand Cour grapes produced in a small family-owned vineyard. The champagne is so expensive in part due to its 18-karat white gold tag and 19-karat diamond at its center. Other reasons for its $2 million value? I mean, I'm guessing that champagne must taste like God's sweat for that price. That's the only thing I can think of. Most expensive painting, Salvator Mundi, $450 million. The most expensive painting in the world is the Salvatore Mundi, valued at $450 million. It was painted by Leonardo da Vinci himself and is now owned by the Crown Prince of Dubai, Mohammed bin Salman. No one knows where he stashed it, but maybe it's hanging up on his luxury yacht somewhere staring at all his luxurious guests. Most expensive diamond, the Cullinan, $2 billion. Diamonds are a girl's best friend, but the BFF of all girls would be the Cullinan. The Cullinan is officially the most expensive and largest gem quality rough diamond ever found, weighing in at 21.9 ounces. Altogether, even if you were the wealthiest man alive, you would have a hard time putting this on an engagement ring. The Cullinan is now cut into 9 separate diamonds and are now a part of the British crown jewels. They are probably a big reason why the late Queen stopped wearing the crown after a while. All that luxury weighed her head down. The most expensive bed, Baldacchino Supreme Bed, $6.3 million. Sweet Dreams has been taken to a new level. The Baldacchino Supreme Bed is the most expensive bed in the world at $6.3 million. I wonder if it's comfortable though. The Stuart Hughes designed bed is 24 karat gold and weighs over 90 kilograms. There are only 2 in the world and one has already been purchased. So you still have time if it's your goal to sleep in ultimate luxury, if you can afford it. Most expensive smartphone, Falcon Supernova iPhone 6 Pink Diamond, $48.5 million. Yeah, you heard correctly. The most expensive phone in the world is an iPhone 6. You might have thought the most expensive phone in the world may have been some holographic, unreleased iPhone 22, but the Falcon Supernova iPhone 6 Pink Diamond holds the title. The phone is covered in 24 karat gold and has a huge pink diamond on its back, kinda like when Lil Uzi Vert put that pink diamond in his head. I wonder if that increased his price when it was in his head. The phone does come with software upgrades that other 6s don't have, so the owner doesn't have to worry about Apple sabotaging their antiquated phone. The most expensive watch, Graffiti Diamonds Hallucination, $55 million. Probably the most obvious sign of wealth to the trained eye is a person's watch. Countless rap songs regularly allude to the $1 million Richard Milles, Audemars Piguets, and Pateks of the world, but none of these luxury watches hold a candle to the Graffiti Diamonds Hallucination, which is the most expensive watch in the world. At $55 million, the Hallucination features 110 carats of multicolored diamonds in various cuts, set on top of a platinum bracelet. And upon seeing it, it's very clear why it's called a hallucination. Most expensive car, 1963 Ferrari 250 GTO, $70 million. The most expensive car in the world is the sleek 1963 Ferrari 250 GTO worth $70 million. This absolute beauty won the Tour de France multiple times, and only 36 of them were made in a 1-year period. This car goes up to 174 miles per hour and goes from 0 to 60 in 6.1 seconds, which was the fastest in the world in the 1960s. The Ferrari 250 is known by some as the Picasso of the motoring world and the holy grail of Ferraris by others. Owners of this car include fashion designer Ralph Lauren, Pink Floyd drummer Nick Mason, and John A. Shirley, former president of Microsoft, and me. Just not yet. From multi-million-dollar watches to billion-dollar yachts, any person who owns any one of these things is sure to impress anyone who comes across their path. And with the net worth of the world currently rising, there's no shortage to the amount of expensive things that we will see in the foreseeable future. And who knows? You may just be the owner of one of the most expensive things in the world. These were some of the most expensive items in the world. Should we do a part 2? Let us know in the comments below. Help us out on the road to 500 subscribers. Please also do a little jig on that like button, because this tells YouTube that you like us, and it'll help us to be able to bring you the luxury content you deserve. Also, which one of these would you like to own one day? Click a video on the screen to watch something you haven't seen. And thanks for visiting Luxuryland.